I, I just wonder if the commissioners here could send a letter of support to that congressman in Texas that wants to have daylight saving time as his one time, no change in the clocks.
Changing your box.
Any other public comment? I don't think we should change it either, but I don't know which one we should stay on.
He's I know he's pushing for standard time. And I don't care.
I don't either.
One way or the other.
I'd like to stay one way or the other,
Yeah.
but I don't think we'll have a whole lot to say about it.
Well, you never know. He might be.
Okay, commissioner updates. Good. Anything to report on this week?
I don't believe so. I'm attending their meeting on Thursday at the Wellness Center in Poplar for the 988 suicide hotline. Trying to get it locally in Montana, but that's not till Thursday. That's about all.
I'm trying to think. I don't remember. I've been pretty slow this last week.
Stuff going, but
I just can't remember what.
I guess we had an LEPC meeting that Lindsay did a good job on a tabletop exercise for big fire at the Buffalo Range. That was pretty interesting. She did a good job. She had some key players there with Awasa and Lindsay. You wanna say anything about that?
I don't think she's on.
Oh, maybe she's not on.
She's not on. Oh, no, she is. She's on.
Here, it was a good
She's on a
tabletop
call.
exercise, and like I say, she had some good key people there that would be needed. We ever have a major fire on reservation on radios to where they can get water, fire hydrants out in the rural areas, and it was a good job for our first one. We met with Gary from JPT, our three commissioners, that talked about some our insurance stuff, and that's kind of an ongoing conversation that we'll have for the next couple weeks.
It's the only other thing, not to interrupt you, Gordon.
Go ahead.
I think about, I don't know if anybody heard, but wanted this on the record that our road foreman Ken Norgard passed away. Was in service to Roosevelt County for 18 years, so I'd like to extend our condolences officially to his family through this time.
Thank you very much.
Just don't be saying that, I echo that, yes. Okay, let's start with our meeting. Motion to accept the minutes from the regular meeting, April 15th.
Make a motion.
All second. Special comments on them? In favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Motion to motion to accept a quote for the Poplar fire engine replacement. We have like 5 quotes. Anybody have a preference on one to put on the table?
There you go. Thank you. Okay.
I will, I'll make a motion to approve ABC Automotive in Poplar.
Second to that?
I'll take it.
A motion for ABC and Poplar. It is a Poplar fire truck. We had bids from there. The 2 low ones were ABC and Highline and Culbertson. They were just like $100 apart, so they're pretty much the same.
This information or his information here that we're solution there.
Poplar's right there, so if there's any issues, then you can take care of them right there. I think that should work out. Other comments?
Go ahead, Doug visited with.
It's a 3-year, 100,000 mile warranty. He said he'd take care of all the towing and whatever. You can get started right away.
Any other comments?
I think that's good. It's right in Poplar. It's Poplar fire trucks, so they'll be able to service it locally, right by the shop there. The ability to tow it in, that's going to take some funds off of some of these other ones and some logistics. So
we kind of wanted to make sure we kept this within Roosevelt County. So out of the 5, there were 3 of them that were Roosevelt County quotes that came in out of the 5. So $10,252 was the estimate on it.
Matt, do you have any comments on that?
Nope, I'm all for it.
Stop by and let him know that maybe give him the keys for it. That'd be great.
Yep, right now the truck's sitting out at Jonas, so we'll get it towed over to him.
He'll take care of the towing. He said
Okay,
he'll come down if you just want to get him the keys.
yep, I believe Jonah has them.
Okay, I'm good.
Thank you.
Bid? Much?
$10,252. For a new motor, 5.7.
And in there too, let me find the quote. There is a new torque converter going in, transmission flush and torque converter. That's, or what do you say, that kind of a required thing to do.
Yeah, because the engine's locked up.
So
Something to do with the motor being locked up. You gotta take that torque converter off the engine.
So. And he could get at it right away. Sound like he'd get it towed over, get that motor pulled out, week out to get the new motor in. Or get it delivered to that.
Any other questions? Comments?
So that's it's just replacing the motor on an existing.
Yeah.
Truck.
Truck they've had.
How old's the truck there?
Oh, it's probably worth $10,000.
2012. But it's all set up, rigged up. It's a 1-ton
Yeah.
Dodge dually with a fire apparatus on it already.
Radios. Okay, any other questions?
The American-made motor, or we're gonna have problems getting it?
No, it's made there. It's 1 week out, so it must be coming from somewhere in the States. I don't know where it's coming from.
It's already in country.
Yeah, it's somewhere. I don't know where they rebuild engines anymore.
But it's a rebuild, not a new.
It's a long block.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
No question, comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Motion on our, they want, new cameras put in, evidence building across the street, We have 2 options on that.
I'll make a motion to approve the purchase of camera option B, $16,760.
Have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, this is for cameras that are being installed over the next door at the shop. They have drug forfeiture money to pay for them, and it's already been budgeted. And they have money to pay for it. Questions or comments?
Did they already have cameras before?
No, it's that new building next door.
Alexis.
And I know we talked about putting cameras in the original budget, and they said it would be cheaper to keep it out of the budget to build and put it on later.
These cameras will feed in with their existing cameras that they have in the facility so they can monitor them.
It'll go right in 91.
And
For sure.
But option A was 13,750. Option B was 16,000. The option B is a high resolution, high definition. So they will be able to do facial recognition out of these cameras. With that being some evidence and some seizures going on in there, it'd be better to have that higher quality camera.
Watchdog 8 MPs, as opposed to the cheaper one is a Watchdog 4 MPs. Everyone all really needs. Any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Motion to accept the DOI Task Force 25-26 preliminary budget.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
So you want-
That sheet. What's the total budget on that?
I was going to just ask for the same amount I had gotten this year, 22,500.
Wasn't there, but
Currently working on what all is gonna fit in there, but I came and visited with Gordon. I am hoping to put a small portion of the tobacco program grant under the DUI task force since because of some of the issues that we've had in the past year and some of the changes that have occurred. The tobacco program funding is not what it was.
you need this approval to get it, so you can get it to the.
So I can just put it in the work plan.
Yeah.
And we'll be back in a couple of weeks with that.
With work plan.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions on the DUI task force budget proposal? AJ's doing an excellent job with this program and you want to keep her rolling. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Thanks, AJ, for the work on that.
Thank you.
Carry on. Any other business? Anything, raises? Something on the side? Motion to close.
Make a motion.
Second. Opposed.